Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here at the Pocono Raceway for race number 3 in season number 2 of the NRLOA Herr's Dash Series. This is the Turkey Hill 150, 12 laps of action around the Tricky Triangle, and these point standings is what it is all about here in the Herr's Dash Series, so you got to get those consistent finishes, and we have our last winner here in the Herr's Dash Series, starting on that inside lane, right behind our pole sitter. And Jonathan Skibnicki got a lot of points in Kentucky. It's early on in the season, and this is kind of almost when the championship is determined, because when we get to the final few races of the season, there's only going to be a few guys left in contention, and they get there by getting strong runs at the beginning of the season. Speaking of the point standings, Daniel McMillan is the points leader, 59 points towards the championship coming into today's event. Matthew Phillips is 6 points behind, Trey Bartow is 7 points behind, Tanner Palau 9 points behind, and Adam Lewis 11 points behind heading into today's event. Let's go ahead and head trackside for the command to fire the engines up here in the Turkey Hill 150.
Drivers, start your engines.
And a great command there to fire these guys up for the third time this season. The Herr's Dash Series will race. It's here at the Pocono Raceway. Got the number 5 of Adam Lewis starting on the pole position. I believe he started on the pole at Homestead as well, so I think this is his second pole of the season. Alongside him, it's the number 1 of William Brock. Might be the first time we've really even seen his car all season long, but a great qualifying effort for that team. Our last winner here in the Herr's Dash Series, Jonathan Skibnicki in the number 4, a dominating performance at the Kentucky Speedway on Tuesday. He starts to the inside of Dale Salzman, who started on the pole for Kentucky 2 days ago. Jonathan King and the number 2 of Luke Rainey start alongside each other in row number 3. Marquez Sachi and Cody Sill in row 4. Rookie driver Sam Robinson and the defending champion of this series, Mitchell Carter, round out the top 10 starting positions. Got the number 29 of John Andrews starting alongside Zach Ryan in the 42, 56 of Ace Garcia, 88 of Nicholas Samadillo, and this might be the first time we've seen the 88 all season long here in the Herr's Dash Series. Tanner Palau on the 27 and the 99 of Nicholas Wade. We got the 38 of Justin Heath and the 33 of Eli Bright. Then the number, I think that's the number 24. Yeah, that's the number, no, it's not the number 24. This is number 16, excuse me. Been a while since these cars have raced. I kind of forgot which one was which. Number 16 of Donovan Duthit, starting alongside the 47 of Stuart Gratton. Ready to get this one started. Here at the Tricky Triangle, my home state racetrack, the Pocono Raceway. It's going to be a good one. 12 laps. It's going to be a quick one as well. The Turkey Hill 150. Of course, no pit stops in this race, but it's still going to be very entertaining. Green flag in the air. We're racing here at Pocono. And contact on the first lap of the race. Tanner Palau is around in the number 27. And the caution will fly early on here at the Pocono Raceway. Lap 1 of 12. Race back to the line is going to be won by Jonathan Skibnicki. We had another guy go around. That was Patrick Smith in the number 9. My goodness. And this one did not start out the way a lot of drivers hoped it would. A little frantic at the start of this one here at the Pocono Raceway, and Jonathan Skibnicki in the position he was in at Kentucky on Tuesday, leading the field with his teammate right behind him and Jonathan King. So It's looking pretty good for Skimnicki to possibly get his second win of the season and only the third race of the season. But Tanner Palau, you saw it down the Long Pond straightaway. Got bumped around there with Justin Heath. There was somebody that was outside as well. And he went around, and so did Patrick Smith in the 9. We will review both. Oh, and Tanner Palau, he just damaged his race car. He ran into the number 9 of Patrick Smith on the cooldown lap, and that might end the 27's day. That's unfortunate there for the number 27. Of course, there are no pit stops here in the Herr's Dash Series. So we're going to go ahead and get right to reviewing the crash that brought out the first caution here in the Turkey Hill 150 at the Pocono Raceway. Well, any place you go 4 wide, you're most likely going to have an issue. Justin Heath in the middle of all this, in between Donovan Duthit and Tanner Palau. The 27's going to get the bad end of this one, as Heath cannot save it in the 38. He spins the 27 around and does not let off, I do not believe. I think Grattan got a piece of this one in the 47, and that's what sent the 27 of Tanner Palau around. Somehow, some way, everybody avoided him when he was sideways on the racetrack here, which is quite a feat considering how many guys were behind him. But also, in this whole situation, you see Stuart Grattan with a lot of damage in the 47. I did not notice that earlier on, but it looks like he might not be able to continue later on in this race. But something happened here to Patrick Smith in the 9. You're going to see him slide up the racetrack here, and I believe Isaac Nichols is going to get a run to the inside of him. And I believe Nichols might slide up into the 9, exiting the tunnel turn, and that is exactly what happened. And Patrick Smith, haven't really talked about him too much this season. Not the way he wanted this race to go in the number 9, but I believe he should be able to continue. He only spun around, he did not hit anything. But still an unfortunate break for the 9 and the 27 and also the 47 of Stuart Grattan. Replay this in real time following the 27 of Tanner Palau, the Norwegian driver, getting spun around by Justin Heath. And then up ahead, racing back to the line, Patrick Smith in the 9, getting clipped by Isaac Nichols and going around, exiting turn 2. Unfortunate break for those drivers, but we must continue, and Jonathan Skimnicki, looking for his second win in a row, is leading the field in the number 4. Let's get to the restart here in the Turkey Hill 150. We are back here at the Pocono Raceway in the Turkey Hill 150. The unfortunate thing about the Pocono Raceway is the caution periods are quite extensive, so we are going to be restarting here on lap 6 of 12. It's might be a mainly yellow race here today, but it's okay. We're still going to have fun anyway. Jonathan Skimnicki in the number 4 leads the field, followed by Jonathan King, Marcus Sachi, Sam Robinson, and Adam Lewis, the top 5. Pace car's going to pull off. 7 laps to go here at Pocono. And thankfully this time they're going to start single file, so we have a less likelihood of another spin or crash. Side by side for the lead, Jonathan King on Jonathan Skimnicki. They're going to get into each other, slide up the racetrack, tap the outside wall, and here comes Sam Robinson in the 20 to the inside of Marcus Sachi. William Brock in the 1 as well, battling for the lead. The Red Bull Racing teammates got into each other. They did not crash, but this is going to change everything up here. Sam Robinson now out front in the number 20. They're bouncing off the wall back in there, and around goes Daniel McMillan in the 34. The caution should not come out for that, but it will. And they're racing back to the line yet again. William Brock and Sam Robinson. They're gonna be side by side at the line. Who's it gonna be? I think William Brock got it at the line, and he did. Wow. That was an exciting lap there. And these guys, they seem to be running this a little too fast right now on this racetrack. They're overshooting the corner. And Daniel McMillan went around back in there in the number 34. But Still, all 32 drivers are still on the lead lap right now. It's not really been a crash fest race, per se. It's just such a short race to begin with. If we have a caution, it's going to take out half of the race. But William Brock won the race back to the line, and we're going to have a restart here, so we're going to go with this. It's going to be a good finish. A lot of yellow, but what can we do about it right now? Let's go ahead and see what happened to Daniel McMillan to bring out the second caution here in the Turkey Hill 150. In the interest of time, we're only going to replay it once. You see Trey Barger got into Donovan Duthick, came back down, and the 34 went around just a little bit, but the caution did not need to come out for that. They could have remained green after that accident, but unfortunately they decided to call out the yellow, and that was the battle at the line. William Brock barely got it on Sam Robinson. Very good battle, and we might have a very good battle for the win in this one. Let's go ahead and get to the next restart here in the Turkey Hill 150. It will be the last restart of the race. Let's see what happens here at Pocono. Back here at the Pocono Raceway, we're going to restart with 2 laps to go, and I would like to apologize for the fact that a lot of this race is going to be run under yellow. But if we make it to the white flag, we're going to have an official green flag finish to this race. So hopefully we can make it 1 lap, and if we do, we're good to go to the finish. William Brock is the leader in the number 1. Sam Robinson trying to win his first career race in only his 3rd ever start. Cody Sill running in the 3rd position right now. Marcus Sachi, pole sitter Adam Lewis. That's Dale Salzman, Eli Bright, Mitchell Carter, Jonathan Skimnicki. He was first under that last restart. He slid up with his teammate. Actually, Jonathan King got into him. They both fell back. And Skimnicki right now running in the 9th position. Luke Rainey rounds out the top 10. Pace car pulling off. Who's going to win the Turkey Hill 150? Hopefully it'll end under green. We're just going to have to see. This could be the last lap of the race. William Brock trying to hold on to the lead. Sam Robinson to the inside of him, though, entering turn number 1 with help from Marcus Sachi. They're not going to slide up into each other, and Brock might get the run on the outside lane. But Sam Robinson's trying to do all he can to get a push to the inside. He has the 43 pushing him down the long pond straightaway. Will the 20 get to the inside of him through the tunnel turn and make it stick? Sachi's going to make it 3 wide. William Brock sliding up into the outside wall. Will we all make it? I believe we will. So we are going to make it to the white flag. Who's going to get it done here at Pocono? Marcus Sachi out front. It's only his 3rd ever start along with Sam Robinson. Will he get his first career win? We're just going to have to find out in 1 lap. White flag here at Pocono for the 43. Pole sitter Adam Lewis with a chance of winning this thing, and Sam Robinson is still here as well. How's it all going to shake out on this final lap? Marcus Sachi pulls away in the 43. Sam Robinson trying to close in. We got some close racing here between Brock and Salzman. They almost got into each other, but we stay green. But either way, we're going to race back to the line, and we're going to get a green flag finish. Sachi up the racetrack in the 43. He does not tap the outside wall. Sam Robinson right behind him. Adam Lewis is going to try to take 2nd. Will Lewis get to the inside of the 43 as well? I do not believe he will. Marcus Sachi in the 43 off at turn 3 is going to win the Turkey Hill 150 in the Herr's Dash Series. His first career win here in the Herr's Dash Series. And that's 35 points towards the championship for the young driver right there. Congratulations to Marcus Sachi, the winner here today at the Pocono Raceway. Great run for Sam Robinson, Adam Lewis, Eli Bright, and Dale Salzman, the top 5 here today. A wild race here at the Pocono Raceway, but only 2 cautions. When you really think of it that way, it wasn't that bad. Marcus Sachi, the winner. Sam Robinson already went through the top 5. Luke Rainey was 6th. Cody Sill, John Andrews, William Brock, and Mitchell Carter, the top 10. And take a look at the rest of the results back in here. Remember, Jonathan Skimnicki and Jonathan King getting into each other. They finished 20th and 15th, respectively. after that little bit of contact that they had on the first restart of the race. They got into each other, slid up the racetrack, hit the outside wall, and fell back. And that's going to hurt them in the point standings, no doubt, after this one. But still, got 7 races left, and that number's going to keep on getting smaller, so you don't really have too many chances to get good runs in this series and get up there in the points. So these guys are definitely going to have to get good runs here in the next few races if they're going to have a chance at the championship. And Marcus Sacchi did that here today at Pocono. His first career win on Napa Fan. Even though this isn't actually on Napa Fan, we'll still say that anyway. This is all going to go into the wins list, by the way, which I do need to update. That whole website's pretty much dead, but I'll update that wins list for you guys at least at some point. But anyways, congratulations to Marcus Sacchi on getting the victory here today at the Pocono Raceway. Here are the point standings for the HERS Dash Series Season number 2. And thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys later.